And a good morning on this Saturday. Welcome to Brothers Market in beautiful downtown Sigourney on a beautiful October morning. Let's take it to Al and Bruce and Rick to kick things off on the sports section here on Steve Shetler Media.
All right, thanks, Steve. Good morning, everyone. We got with us here the owner, head chief.
No
Proprietor. We always try to figure some names out here for Rick.
Head chef.
Rick Landgrib here of Brothers Market. Rick, did you make it down to the game last night there?
I did. We made the road trip south and went and had a little supper with our group that we always go with, and then went and watched some SK football kind of do their thing again and put up 50. So the ladies are back there doing their thing with the chicken wings this morning and got a good pile going. And then you can get chicken wings and a free tenderloin pork sandwich today. So from 11 to 1, it's free sandwich day.
Any other things going on in your apps here, Rick, today?
Yeah, it's bacon, bacon weekend.
I seen you moved your Powerade and you brought in some pumpkin spice moon pies.
Yeah, we brought the moon pies close for you there, Alan.
I don't even know if I'll be able to focus.
Yeah, you won't. Steve's going to have to keep you dialed in here. But no, other than that, it's a big day today. Come in and see us from, like I said, 11 to 1 for the free tenderloin sandwich, wings until they're gone. Usually 2 or 3 o'clock. By the 2 o'clock would be a late day to get wings. So call in, get set up, and enjoy some Saturday college football.
All right. Thanks, Rick, for coming in here, and we'll see you after a bit in the picking show.
Thanks, Rick.
And while we transition into our first guest, let's take a look at that graphic for the Customer Appreciation Day. Again, that being advertised on the Brothers Market Facebook page. Make sure you give them a like there. All right, Alan, Bruce, you guys have your first guest of the morning.
All right, thanks again, Steve. Yeah, our first guest here today is Anna Clark, and she is the president of Sigourney Pride. Morning, yep. Anna. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
If you just kind of want to roll through, what Sigourney Pride is, maybe the history, who's on the board,
Sure.
And whatnot. I guess we have a few questions we'll probably ask, but you just kind of want to roll.
So Sigourney Pride's been established since 1970, so it's been around for a good many years. We're a booster club for Sigourney Savage activities, athletics, all the different clubs within the school. We do a lot of fundraising through concession stand, and then also the membership, which is we're doing right now is a membership drive. So hopefully everybody got their forms through the email that the school sent out. Be sure to get those in. Deadline, I think, is October 24th. That are in the big gym at the Sigourney School. So you get that. And then you can always come to the board meetings and sit in on those. So, yeah. But, go ahead.
No. And so who's all the board members?
So I'm the president, Annette Bell is the treasurer, and Cammie Walden is the vice president, and then Ashley Fry is the secretary. And we did the TVs that are outside in the lobby at the high school there. That way you can enjoy the activity that's going on while you're getting your food from the concession stand. Track tarps that go over to protect the track from the cleats. Popcorn machines, medicine balls for the weight room. We have purchased, I think, 10 of those. So, yep.
And if some activity or group in the school or wanted to get a hold of you guys for help, how does that process work?
Yep, they can contact myself, Annette. They can go through Lee if there's something that they're needing for their group. Get a hold of any of the board members, and we'll figure it out.
And what does the membership do? Fees?
$30 for family or single, and then $60 for business. Yeah.
I guess along with your Sigourney Pride, you also make cakes and cupcakes. If you want to talk about that a little bit, because we were really hoping that you'd bring some cupcakes in.
I should have brought you some treats. I've kind of stepped back from that a little bit, just because the boys are getting busy. Sure. So kind of focusing on that, and maybe I'll pick it back up when the boys are out of the house. Sure. But
and as a mom of 2 football players, I mean, how's that going here this year? I know it's crazy that Brady's already a junior and 1 year left. And
Yep, it's going good. We've got 5th and 6th grade tonight. Actually, they get to play under the lights up at Williamsburg, so I think they're going to be a little bit excited for that. So look forward to that.
That'll be fun. What time does that start?
6 o'clock tonight.
Okay, that'll be fun for the kids, especially
yeah.
on that turf field.
On the
and,
turf. Oh, yeah, they're
under
excited
the lights.
for that.
That'll be exciting. So,
Yep.
no, that's kind of all I got.
Got any big projects coming up for Sigourney Pride that you know of? that
Not
people have
currently.
Brought up to you?
I think we're looking at getting some basketball cart holders, maybe. That's about it. We are kind of trying to brainstorm on some bigger items to be able to purchase. So if anybody has got some ideas, then we'll take those.
I know when I was on Pride, it's hard to figure out stuff
Yeah.
that includes all of
Yes.
Sigourney schools and not just the basketball team
Right.
or the track team or
Yep.
the band.
Yeah.
Trying to get everybody included in that.
Absolutely, and
Yeah,
that's what we're
it's kinda
trying to do.
difficult.
We're trying to brainstorm on what we could do that would benefit, the student body as a whole, but that is difficult. So any ideas anybody has, we'll take those and see what we can do.
And one thing I would like to say, I mean, this is not Sigourney Pride, but Mr. Pfeiffer has done an excellent job with that band. They sound really good for no more kids than they got, and just coming in this year, just starting out.
Yeah.
He's done a
agree.
wonderful job.
Absolutely. Yep, I would agree with that.
And Anna, how long do you have to fill out your membership fee here this year?
They're due. That way we have time to get any new names put on the boards up in the gym before maybe like the basketball season really gets going and get a lot of people in there.
And if you're not able to print a form off, do you just contact a member? Or?
You can contact a member. I want to say maybe the school has some, but if not, just contact a member and we'll get you a form.
Okay. Well, great.
Excellent.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks for coming in, Anna, and get out there, get your Sigourney Pride memberships filled out, and help the school and the kids out. So she mentioned the board members. Get a hold of one of them or at the schools to fill the form out. So thank you, Anna.
All right,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Anna. Thanks for coming in this
All
morning.
righty. Anna from Sigourney Pride, one of our guests this morning here on the sports section here on Steve Shetler Media. And let's see here. We're wanting to, if my computer allows, going to take a look at our Athlete of the Week. That was Emery Finch of Cardinal Volleyball, our Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics Athlete of the Week. As viewers of Steve Shetler Media, Emery Finch of Cardinal Volleyball, it was a tight race between her and Ike Molinex of Sigourney Keota, but Emery pulled away, and she is our first athlete from Cardinal to win the Athlete of the Week. So congratulations to her, and thanks to Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics for sponsoring our Athlete of the Week poll. The new poll goes up on Monday at approximately the 7 o'clock hour on Monday. So if you want to nominate an athlete at your school, just message me here at the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page. Let's go back to Alan and Bruce and Coach Clint Weber of the Pekin Panthers.
All right, thanks again here, Steve. Yeah, we got Coach Weber here of the Pekin Panthers. We actually went over last night, watched a 61-6 victory over L&M, which improves you to 5-2 in the district, 6-2 overall, and I believe locked the number 3 seed in for the playoffs, which we're kind of all waiting here for the pairings here that are coming out about 10 o'clock. So, Coach, good win last night. Just kind of want to roll through the game there last night.
Yeah, it was our last game of the regular season and last home game. It was nice to be at home. Turned out to be a pretty nice night, actually. We had a lot planned, but thunderstorm forecast wasn't great leading right up to kickoff. So, basically the game was about what happened last night. We got off to a quick start. We turned the ball over, I think, on our second drive right away. We threw an interception, but after that, I think everything was pretty much north for us. We had another big night on the ground, but we also had a couple big plays through the air, which was nice. Senior night. I think 2 of our 3 seniors scored on offense. Actually, 3 out of 5. Sorry, counting our kicker. So, one of our linemen obviously did, and we tried to get another senior maybe a touch to try and get an opportunity for that. It's kind of cool if you could make that happen. But winning was the first goal, obviously. Sven Dahlstrom just went wild on the ground again, and then we hit a couple touchdowns in the air as well. So anytime you could balance the offense out, I think it was a good year in the air and on the ground this year. So we got up running clock in the first half, and then big thing was coming out second half and not being complacent, and eventually getting the substituted guys in there a little bit towards the end. But as you guys all know, the running clock moves pretty quick, and you got to be ready for it or it'll sneak up on you.
Yeah, it does. Did you come out healthy? I mean, it looked like it was a pretty hard-hitting game last night. Your defense can lay some licks. I mean, I like seeing that. Hard hitters.
Yeah, we are healthy. Rick was asking me earlier, and I don't have to knock on wood because the playoffs are here, and we have we do have a couple JV guys bang up. Not that they're obviously not important. It's they're not primary starters on the varsity squad, and the fact that we got everybody back 100%, that's right where we want to be going to the playoffs. And when we do lack some depth, so having every body is really important to go into next week's game here. But I feel like our defense is. I think it's part of the reason we're not hurt is we're delivering hits this year. The last couple of years we were getting hit more. If you're getting hit, you're probably getting hurt more, and if you're delivering the hits, you're probably not getting hurt as much. Testament to the work they've put in the weight room. That's that. I tell them that every week.
I will say, for anyone that's not seen Pekin play, or for us being the first time, you are loaded with skill guy. I mean, the only thing I could see is if you ran into a team that with skill guy. I mean, the only thing I could see is if you ran into a team that maybe had a pretty decent sized line of that what you wouldn't match up well with. But as far as skill guys, holy cow, you guys got speed, athletic ability. I mean, athletes all over the place, but.
We're not quite that size consistently from tackle to tackle. So you're right. We're pretty young too. I think on offense we do have 2 seniors as skill kids, but we also have a skill kid that doesn't even play on offense, who's a sophomore right now that I think wouldn't be a drop off. And we're sophomores, juniors across the board, junior quarterback and a few others. So we do like to move the ball through the air, and Luke plays on D, and we call the plays on D, but he's kind of like the linebacker calling the plays. Ron Brown, he ran cross country as a freshman in junior high, and my second year he decided to go out. And
that was a steal from Mr.
Idol.
How does Idol feel about that
Mr.
one?
Idol, I don't know. We jab each other jokingly a lot, but Robert. After last night, I have to look exactly, but I think he might have went over 600 yards receiving last night. His speed, if he can catch it in open ground, he's usually gone, which is a good thing.
And the Hampton,
Declan.
Declan. Okay, I knew it was
Declan
a different first name. Another kid with a lot of speed, and he got out there once and it was like a video game. He was just juking guys left and right, and they weren't even touching him, and he made that long run for a touchdown.
Pretty cool deal there is, we're not stats based team. We're not selfish, but kind of a cool deal. His dad drove from Oklahoma to be there last night, and we got some nice things in our offense where we try to move some guys around to get their